Today I'm going to be getting 2 new koi fish, maybe more, for this pond behind me. So I'm going to head over to my favourite fish shop now and secure these koi and get them in my big pond. I'll see you when I'm there.
The plan today was to get a fish that I'd seen in the shop last time. Platinum Japanese koi. Spoiler, I did end up getting 1 more koi, and the both of them were beautiful. Didn't take me too long to get to the fish shop, and as soon as I got there, I got my eyes on the platinum koi. So I'll see you when I'm there.
So today is new fish day for the pond. I've come to get some new koi for the pond, and there is tanks full of them here. These ones are standing out to me, the white platinum ones. I saw one the last time I was in this shop and I fell in love with the fish immediately, so I'm definitely getting one of them. Of course, that's not all I'm getting. I'm going to go and have a look outside in the garden ponds and have a look at the fish out there too. Now there's outdoor tanks full of little goldfish, grass carp, even koi. Look how small these goldfish are as well. I might just get about 10 of them and let them grow out in the pond, or they can use as feeder fish, who knows. Now this tank is full of these ghost koi. Now they're only about 3 inches long at the moment, but they'll grow pretty fast if I get them in my pond, and they are gorgeous. The goal is for my pond though to get some bigger ones, so of course today I might get a few little ones like the 3-inch ghost koi I've just seen, but I'm going to get at least 1 or 2 bigger ones as well, so I'll actually be able to see them. And I'm looking for more brighter koi, so I'll be able to see them. So one of the platinum ones is for sure coming home with me, and then some ghost koi maybe. Whilst I'm here though, I'll have a look at all the cichlids, because I haven't looked at the cichlids for ages. For those of you who used to watch my fish tank videos on the cichlid tank I've got, they're all doing absolutely great. But I haven't exactly got a new cichlid in about 3 or 4 months, so it's just nice to see them. The Siamese ones, the umbunas, the peacocks, all of them, I love them. Anyway, I'm gonna go get these fish in some bags and get them home with me. I'm extremely tempted to get one of these bad boys. They're about 90 quid, but they're big fish. I'm really unsure of what one to get though, because I really like the look of these big ones, although they're quite dull. I love the size of them and what they look like. And then the Siamese ones, I'm just going to get the white ones, the platinum, sorry, not Siamese. I'll get a platinum white one and then probably just get one of the biggest ones I can get out of here. This has definitely turned out to be the most expensive fish trip I've been on to the shop. So I'll scrap the idea of getting any little ones and I'll just get the big ones now. So it's time to get these 2 big kois bagged up and back at the pond. So I've bought the fish now and they're that big, they've had to come in one of these massive boxes. So let's get him in the car.
Ignore the blocks flapping in my face in that last clip. It was very annoying, believe me. But I got home soon enough and started carrying the fish up to the pond.
We've got the bags back at the house now. We've just got to run them up the field. My brother's taking the 1 bag up and I'll take the large one up. He's very heavy. That is him though. I don't know if you can see him very well on there, but he's a beautiful fish. He's a Japanese koi as well. Although he's not as colourful as most, but he's stunning. A bit of a struggle up the field that was, but the pond's looking incredible, right? We've got the massive koi and the platinum koi. They're both really big kois actually, and the water in the pond, although it doesn't look clear on camera, to me it's like really clear. I can see the bottom level now. I don't know if you can see that white outline and the orange outline there. That's 2 of my koi that I've already got in the pond. You're starting to see them now. They're getting a lot more active and coming around the pond, and the pond's just looking lovely. Ever since I landscaped it the other week, the grass around the edges just popped. The plants over there look incredible, and the other filter that I got's pumping. It never goes off, even in the night time. And there's some lily pads there that are starting to sprout, which I put in, which is incredible. The pond's coming to life. And now we're adding 2 more koi in the pond to the 6 we've already got in here, and we've got 2 big ones. These are the 2 bigger koi that we've got in the pond. The one in the big bag's the biggest one we've got, and he's the most expensive fish I've ever bought, to be honest with you. And then the platinum one, he's about the same size as the current big ones we've got in here. Just got to unpeg the net here and acclimate them for about an hour whilst we go out for a little meal, and then when we get back we'll pop the fish in. In goes the platinum, he can just rest there, and then in goes the massive one. I'd say he's about 15 to 16 inch, this big one is, so there we go. They can stay there for the next hour, let them acclimate to the temperature of the current pond that they're going in, and boom, we'll be able to put them in. Let's let them float around for an hour. I'll see you then. Well, it's been about an hour back from our meal now, and the fish are just here. They've drifted all the way from over there to this side of the pond by the filter, so we'll have to unpeg this bit of the net now and just get them in. Here we are then, we've got them out. The first one, the massive one, I'll pop that in first, get some nice underwater footage of it, and the platinum one can go in last. I'm really excited to put the platinum in because she'll be really like vibrant in the pond. She'll pop out and you'll be able to see her loads. Let me reverse things around there. I'll put the platinum in first and the big one in last. Right, I'm just going to get the platinum one out of the bag now. I've just popped a hole in it and the water's leaking everywhere. It was a feisty fish in the shop. It was going everywhere, so I'm just going to hold it nice and steady so it doesn't go everywhere. But this is what we're looking like. We're just going to get it in real quick, but that is a beautiful fish. Just look how stunning that thing is. Let's get it in. You ready? And now, here goes nothing with the big one. Just pop a hole in this bag real quick. Oh, big poof of air just went at me. This is going to leak everywhere, but I'm just going to let it out real quick. And then, we'll just grab the fish. It's a big fish. It's almost like holding a carp, this thing is. So, it's a small one, but it's pretty big. Here is the second koi. He's a very, very feisty fish. He's going everywhere, so, oh God, I'll be careful with him. Just get him in. Ready? We'll get him in now. He's a stunning little fish. He's not got much colour to him though. He looks a bit like a big roach. Got a red tail, silver body, but let's get him in. The big one's just there, you can see the outline of him, and then the white one's actually still up this corner. They're just taking some time to adapt to their new territory. But yeah, I'm dead happy with the new fish we've got, and I'm dead happy with what the pond's looking like. It looks a bit small on camera as well. I can't tell you how big this thing is. It's actually massive. And because it's in a field, it makes it look smaller as well. If this was in the back garden, it would look humongous. Obviously, there's still loads more landscaping to do. I still want to get some more turf. And I want to get a bit of bark to put around the top of the plants just to make it look really nice. And then there's a lot more plants to come as well. I want to get some really bushy plants, some colourful ones. Might even get like some apple trees up here. Who knows, eh? The next couple of weeks, so this pond's going to like, absolutely bloom, I'm telling you. And we've got 2 sets of lily pads in here. The one's already starting to come up, and there's one over there that'll bloom pretty shortly. And the filter over there is definitely doing a treat for the pond. And you probably don't even know this, but there's one just there that's sunk to the very bottom as well. You can't see it. It's just, see where the ledge goes down there? It's a roundabout there. And you can see the ripples coming up from it. It's pretty much exactly like that. It's a fountain, but we put it at the bottom just to get some circulation down there. And they're obviously helping the water go very, very clear. About 5 minutes ago, just after we put the fish in, we was watching them for a little while. And the massive one, the big Japanese koi we got, came up for a fly, some hair or something. He just jumped out the water right here and he made the biggest splash ever. And then you just saw him swimming off into the distance. He may very well have been an expensive purchase, but I'm dead glad I did it. Because it's just nice having these big fish in the big pond. And there's more fish to come as well. Been informed by one of the neighbours that there's some shabunkin goldfish that need rescuing, I guess. Someone's moving out and they've got a load of shabunkins and they're going to give me some. So you'll be seeing a video on that within the next month or two. There, currently right there, see the fish on the surface? Let me get round there. That was the massive one, he's feeding on a feather. I don't know, can you see the outline of him swimming down there? Wow, he's proper active on the surface, he is. It's because all of the other koi we've got in here, there's 3 big ones now, including the platinum, but there was 2 before that we got, 2 Japanese, they're all Japanese koi in here. We've got about 4 or 5 smaller ones, about 5 inches long, and then we've got 2 that are about 7 to 8 inches, and then that one is about 15 to 16 inches long. So that's massive compared to the rest. He's just there right now. Can you see the outline of him? He's swimming down into the depth of the water. What a lovely fish. If you look at the fountain now, it's proper pumping, and it gets like a lot taller than that. I don't know if you watched the video where I actually landscaped this pond. Go and check it out if you haven't checked it out already. But I put this filter in, and it was so tall, it was about there from, it's currently there, it was about there the fountain was. It's incredible, that filter is, I'm telling you. Runs off that massive solar power as well, so it's perfect for the pond.
Let me just pause right there. If any of you guys have a pond at home, or in general you just like the look of that filter, the links are all down below to go check it out for yourselves. I would definitely recommend it.
I'm just going to sit down and explain what I actually want to do with the pond, because I've got some great ideas for it. We sat down the other week and did a little drawing of the pond, of what we wanted it to look like in the next like 6 to 8 months, I'd say. Where I'm sitting right now is a lovely little view of the pond. It's great. And what the plan is, I'm going to build myself a bench just to go here, so we'll sit here, not on this metal one. I'll build a bench, a wooden bench, and we're gonna put a little fireplace there, some cobblestone or some nice stone. Make a circle, make a nice fireplace. Sit up here in the evenings then and just chill by the pond. And then I'm going to build a wooden fence around the perimeter of it, just where the temporary fence is, the green plastic mesh at the moment. I'm going to build us a wooden fence around that so that it looks a lot nicer, looks the part, you get what I mean? And then as for trees and landscape, I think here we're just going to put loads more plants, like the red ones we've already got in. We're going to make that an absolute area of just like colourfulness basically. Some really colourful plants will be there, and it'll be like a big bush when it's all fully grown. And then as you can see there's some mud patches still, so what I'm going to do there is get like maybe another 10 rolls of turf just put on top of the mud to make it look a lot nicer. Where the fence is at the moment, obviously it'll be wood as I said just, but I'm going to put the gate central of everything, and I'm going to make a little like walkway up to the pond. I don't know how it's going to look yet, I've just got a rough image in my head that I can't really explain, but it'll be just a nice little pathway made of like plants and rockery up to the pond, and then you can just walk around the pond and just look at it. That corner there, I really want some tall plants, maybe some trees. I said an apple tree earlier, that could be a possibility. There's the big carp, by the way, not carp, sorry, koi. He's just come up on the surface, but yeah, some apple trees maybe. Even not an apple tree, just some really tall bushy plants will do the job there. Now onto the actual pond itself. We're going to get a lot more pond plants, just some reeds and all that. But to cover the excess liner there on the pond, you can still see the blackness of it, even though I've put grass on top of it, sorry. I want to get some dangling plants So you know them ropey plants you buy, they're in a pot and they dangle? Sort of like hanging basket plants, but not hanging basket plants. And I'm going to dot them around the liner where it's still showing, and they'll just droop down into the pond. It'll make the pond look a lot nicer, it'll pop it out in colour. And yeah, it'll just cover the black liner to make it look a lot better. And then around the entire pond, we're just going to plant, I think we're going to get some bags of poppy seeds and tulips and lilies. Just scatter them all around so it's like a lovely little poppy field out here, sort of. And then we'll just get a lot more underwater plants for the pond to help with the oxygenation of the pond and just to keep it maintained, to keep on top of it, to keep it clean and all that. But for now, I'm absolutely chuffed with it. I think it's currently looking the best it's ever looked, and it's only going to get better from this point on. And fish suggestions as well. I asked in the last video for some suggestions of what fish I should get in the pond. Now obviously I've got koi in here, so I'm going to stick to the line of koi, of course, but there's some roach. I really want to get some roach, because when I'm walking down the canal, I always see the roach on the surface and nothing else but roach and rudd. So I'm definitely going to get like a school of 5 or 6 of them to dot around the pond. Some of you suggested tench. Now I already have a tench in here if you didn't already know. You can't see him. I've seen him twice actually since we got the pond. One time was last week and he was right there by that plants in the rocks. I was delighted to have seen him because I honestly thought he had died for some reason. Even if he did die, I would have seen him floating. But yeah, everything's still alive what I've got in here, which is perfect. But I may very well get another tench, a golden tench maybe, just to get the coloration out there a bit more. I'm not going to get any Orphy anymore. I did say in the first video I did on this pond where I got some fish for it the first time round, I said I was going to get some golden Orphy and some blue Orphy or whatever they're called, but I've decided I'm not going to now because they're so easy to die. They just die instantly pretty much a lot of the time anyway. And they're a big predatory fish. Well, they're not the predatory fish. They're like prone to predators eating them, so it could attract some herons and I don't want that. Of course I've got the grass carp in here, but if you guys remember way back when my channel first started and I did my first videos on this pond, I'll leave a link here if you want to watch that. But I got a bunch of goldfish for it and we got this beautiful mirror carp. Now he was about 6 inches long and he was the most stunning mirror carp I'd ever seen. But sadly, I didn't do the pond properly back then. I didn't really know what I was on about. And there was no net on top of it and the herring came and just ate everything. It was like a big meal for it. But I'm definitely going to get some more carp in this pond, especially a mirror carp because they're my favourites. I want to get 2 or 3 crucian carp, some little ones to let them grow out, and then I want to get 1 common carp and 1 mirror carp, and I want to get them a bit bigger. I might order them online and do a video of ordering the fish online. At the end of the day, it's a 3,500 to 4,000 gallon pond from what I've calculated, so it can hold loads of fish. Anyway, that's pretty much it for today. I got 2 beautiful koi for the pond, 2 Japanese koi. I think Japanese koi are my favourites. May very well get a couple more in the future along the line. We'll see. Cannot wait to get filming and just cracking on with this pond in the future. It's going to be a little bit of a long project because I don't want to rush it and I don't want to do it too soon. Obviously if I could get it all done in one day I would, but yeah, everything takes time and I can't wait to bring you all along on the journey of just doing this pond up. It's going to be great and it'll look amazing. Spoiler as well. Don't take this for granted, but I've got plans in my head to build another pond. I want to build another ground pond embedded in the ground and a pop-up pond. So I'll just make it of like 3x2 and pop it up off the ground, make it about 2,000 gallons maybe, and just make that like a specific predatory pond. That might be in another year or 2 though, so don't get your hopes up for seeing that anytime soon. But yeah, that's about it for today guys. So if you enjoyed seeing me get these 2 new fish from the shop, please smash the thumbs up button on the video, subscribe whilst you're down there liking the video, turn on the post notifications once you subscribe so you never miss another video in the future. Become a member of my channel if you want to. You'll see these videos that's just uploaded a lot earlier, maybe 2 or 3 days earlier than everyone else, and you'll get exclusive videos and such like that. But for now everyone, I'll see you in the next one. Peace.